live at Joliet, Illinois. Welcome to round number 11 for Chicagoland for Season 4 of the NRSL Outback series. Like I mentioned, this is round number 11 of our stop for Season 4, and we are here at my home track of Chicagoland Speedway at Joliet, Illinois. So it's going to be very interesting as the crowd looks relatively filled and sold out. So while we're here, let's get you to the pace car and all that. I'm with the wrong one there. There we go. So let's get you to starting lineup. On the pole is Jordan Culp. Second is Mason Powers. Third is Clay Rogers. Fourth, Alan Cavagnaro. Fifth, Austin Weiner. Sixth, Matt Dallio. Seventh, Angel Navarro. Eighth, Ash Curtis. Ninth, Ty Nog. Completing the top 10 is Preston Flord. And here's the rest of our starting lineup for today's race here at Chicagoland. So it's going to be very interesting to see what these drivers can be racing in. There's our previous race winner, Austin Mongold, and our points leader. If I don't have the points memorized, I'm sorry, I just don't. And on the final row, we got Henry Sanford and Momo Akari. And Sanford made a big statement, gaining 6 spots in the points. So Jordan Culp, who is third in points, trying to get a very good run. So we'll see what he can do, and we're going to now get the deal going because I went too far ahead, so I went to this part here, and they just gave the command to fire him up here. And we're going to see who is not going to get going. Let's go TV2. And with the flyby. No one's going to have an issue, as you can see the flyby there. This track has some very good angles. So we're going to be here for the Outback and the Cup Series race here. And then our next stop will be Talladega. So these are going to be 2 exciting tracks that these drivers will play in. Pace car dives down pit road. 41 laps we're going to have here at Chicagoland. Here we go. Green flag is out, and we're underway here at Chicagoland. One driver to keep an eye on this track, who is making his hometown start, is Joseph Benesto. He made his debut on this racetrack last season as he nearly gets turned by Johnny Gardner. Close call there. But Onesto, he made his debut on this track last season. And he did relatively well. Almost won the race. Came in second. I think he would love a win. That would be really huge for that top-notch Designs Dodge Challenger right there. And we're going to make it through lap number 1. And leader is still Jordan Culp. Clay Rogers trying to peek to the inside for the lead. And instead, Navarro's going to go 3 wide for second. Turn 2 and turn 3 and are going to be the issues. And turn 4 possibly as well. So if you hear my dogs barking, I'm sorry about that. 4 wide. Oh, 5. Okay, this is not going to work. And oh, cars are shooting down. That's James and Batson. And I am amazed how we're still green. Oh, I don't think that's lasting much longer, though. 4 wide. That does not work. Matt Dallio, Keith Batson again. And there we go. We got a wreck. Oh, we got to keep an eye on this. Oh, Matt Dallio, be smart. Okay, he is. No, he isn't. And there goes 2 more cars. Charles Jackson also involved. What's Stephen Pollard III doing? I have no idea. Oh man, he really is cutting the grass there. Qualls nearly just hit someone. Talon Pass, Steve Pollard. Oh, Cody Lamas. Oh man. Oh, Chris Louviere. Smoking, and that car's done. Jackson, him, Joshua Collar was involved. Greg Jones, he ran into someone. Ash Curtis. As I'm stuck with my dog's barking. Matt Dallio, that's who he ran into, was Greg Jones. Well, more drivers, they're coming down. That's Devin Becker, Chris Washer's got damage. Seth Cole's got damage. Levi McIntyre and Brody Talley. Wow. Tough break. Well, looks like those are our only casualties. Caution's out. Jordan Culp's leader. Let's look at what happened. Well, you got to give credit to Keith Batson. Got turned twice, saved his car twice, but man, he cannot catch a break. Hello and welcome to the Season 4 NRSL Outback Series race number 11 here at Chicagoland. We are here for our 11th race of the season here. And here at my home track, Chicagoland, here at Joliet, Illinois. So it's going to be quite an interesting race here for the Chicagoans here. Charles Jackson's on the pole. Second is Austin Weiner. Third is Caleb Harris. Fourth is Nathan Hudson. Fifth is Just Vanesto, our hometown hero. And get this, he made his first ever start on this track last year. Yes, right. You're right, folks. Last season ago, he made his debut on this track. So, keep an eye on him in the Dodge Challenger. Sixth is Skirvin. Seventh is Curtis. Eighth is Sean Galligan. Ninth is James Qualls. Completing the top 10 is Preston Plord. And here's the rest of your starting line for today's race here at Chicagoland. Dylan Young will be making his Cup Series start for the Chicagoans in the Cup race. And on the final row, we have Keith Batson and Jessica Shelton. So we're going to be here for 41 laps. Charles Jackson on the pole. Great start for him in the Flex Seal Chevrolet Camaro. Your previous race winner, if my memory comes to me correctly, I believe was Skirvin. Or no. It was Austin Mungold. He is starting about midfield. So the U-Haul authorized dealer Ford Mustang starting about midfield there. So not a bad start for Mungold. But if he wants to go 2 in a row, he's going to have to work his way through. Chicagoland, though, especially with this series and the Cup Series, it likes to be a very crazy race. So, as I just gave the command to fire him up, today's sponsor for this race is Smoothie King. So, as I'm having one right now, so, yay. As by the way, guys, my voice is actually back. I've been sick also lately. I have not been 100% for about 3, maybe 4 days. So, just sorry for that there, and I haven't been recording, but I have managed to upload, so, yeah. Pace car is diving down the pit road. 41 laps of action. Glad I got my voice back, too, and it'll be very interesting. If I cough a little bit, then yeah. And here we go. Green flag is out. We're underway at Chicagoland. This track also has some very great angles, so we're going to see a lot of great racing through here as I'm clicking the wrong button. There we go. Basically, you can go 2, 3 wide on this track. If you go 4 wide, then basically it's not going to be working at all. And a battle for the lead already, and Joseph Ernesto, the hometown hero, not wasting any time trying to lead. And he's trying to lead lap number 1, but Caleb Harris is going to do it. This is going to be an exciting race, I can tell you. Oh, the caution's out already. That did not take long. Curtis, oh, there goes Jackson, the pole sitter. Skirvin around. Qualls. Henry Samper. Still got the coughs, but cars around. Matt Dallio involved. Lamas, Keith Batson starting in the back. Shelton. Heavy front end damage. I see a car smoking up there. I don't know who it is. Oh, Angel Navarro. Oh, man. Tough break for him. And Zachary Chambers. The 6 car looks like has some damage. And yes, a little bit in the rear end. Oh, Skirvin involved. That's 3rd in the points. Benjamin Miles involved. There's Jackson, the pole sitter. Tough break for him. Devin Becker also involved. Man, the 20 car, not a good run for him. He's still going to be in. But Cade Skirvin, that is going to be a big blow right there. Oh, man, that is bad. But it's good if you're named Austin Mungold and another driver I can't remember off the top of my head, but Mungold especially, that is huge. Johnny Gardner, I believe, has some damage. Yeah, he does in the 16. A little bit. Oh, and yeah, there's Henry Sanford damage. But there is Austin Mungle, the previous race winner and our points leader. Caution's out. Paris is the leader. Let's look at what happened. All right, we found out what happened. They went 4 wide off 4, and that was not a good thing. Rogers is going to get into Miles. Was really on him, and Rogers could have really went off him, but decided to turn him anyway. Now, he's on the grass. That's where they're not going to call the caution. And then once he comes back up the track, I guess that's when they called the caution because he was back up on dangerous racing line, so they had to. So Miles got really lucky with that. And he took a little hit to the wall. He really didn't take it too hard. Now, what happened? I didn't see too well. What happened with the leaders? Oh, 4 wide behind there. That's not good. I'm going to go spectator. Okay, here they are right here. Oh, they are really bad. Jackson, Curtis, Weiner, Hudson. Up ahead, behind, there's Dalio, Qualls, Skirvin getting right there. Oh, that was just not going to work. And then 4 wide up ahead. That just, Zachary Chambers. Oh, he just clips Devin Becker. Greg Jones also gets involved in. Oh, Becker goes right into James Qualls right there. Henry Sanford gets clipped from Austin Talley. And Sanford right into Kate Skirvin, who nearly flips her over. Oh, Angel Navarro, that's how he gets his damage. Cody Lumison goes around. Batson and Shelton check up. Collard and Louvier get a little piece of damage, and Ramey and Fisher gets involved. There's Henry Sanford, like we mentioned, and then Johnny Gardner got a little piece. Benjamin Miles has got to be the lucky one right there. Really didn't get a lot of damage, so we should get around a lot of cars there. Matt Dalio. Oh, man, a tough break for a lot of drivers, but caution's out nonetheless, though. Leader is Caleb Harris. Let's take you back through the green. Chase Garcia missed the 1 lap to go. Drivers other race after that incident include the following. Wow, only 3 drivers. Jessica Shelton, Angel Navarro, and Kate Skirvin's going to end up 40th. Wow, that's just mind-blowing. And, yeah. So, Caleb Harris is the leader. Ernesto in 2nd, Curtis 3rd, Weiner 4th, Hudson 5th. Great run for the rookies and teammates. 6th is Galligan. 7th is Plord. 8th, Talent Pass. 9th, Seth Cole. Completing the top 10 is Jordan Culp. Wow, Galligan, though. That's pretty good for that 55. Coming back after Atlanta. As I had to get a drink of my smoothie there. Galligan get better qualifying efforts, but still can't get those good finishes. He really needs them badly, and they're going to go 3 wide for the lead. Onesto trying to use the middle. And Paris and Galligan slap the wall a little bit. And, oh, close battle for the stripe, but I believe Weiner, no, Curtis got it. Now Hudson, now Plord's going for the lead. Plord would love a good win. Last time he won a race was Outback race 16 last season. Wow. Oh, contact! Weiner goes around! And a car was smoking and there's a wreck again! Oh, Becker plows into the 12. Jackson also involved, the pole sitter. Miles was the one smoking. He's done. Austin Weiner just got taken out, and that guy is done for the day. Leader is Nathan Hudson, and that is a tough blow for Austin Weiner. Wow, the outside pole sitter and the pole sitter both involved, as well as Devin Becker. And looking through, where's okay. So caution's out. Hudson the leader. Let's look at what happened. Well, Curtis gets into Weiner, into Onesto. Onesto got very lucky, but Weiner does not. Taken out by Curtis. I do not know what the 33 was doing. Now, we'll look at Miles in a minute. what happened to him. But watch Weiner, though. This is just bad. Oh, right there. That was Henry Sanford that got into him. Or actually, we'll take a look at that. I didn't see it too well. And watch the 20 of Devin Becker come on by. Right there gets involved. Man, just nailed the 12. And then Charles Jackson comes on by. Oh, man, that just shuts the door for the 4 Flex Seal Chevrolet Camaro. Now, what happened here? Okay, let's look. Oh, there was a third. Okay, so we got to look at Miles. Did he blow up by himself? Oh, what? He blew up by himself and he didn't go down pit road. Wow, what in the... Wow, right at the green. That is a tough blow for Miles. Now, what happened to Henry Sanford? We're going to... Alright, we're going to fast forward, and now we're going to slow down now. Okay, now let's see what happened to Henry. Oh, wait, was the... Okay, I made a mistake. Okay, now we got to look at Henry now. Okay, now let's see what happened. Now, the wreck happened. Oh, Henry just runs over Stephen Pollard III. That's all what happened. And then Pollard III is going to get into the wall. Brody Talley's going to get held up. Clay Rogers barely avoids that wreck right there. And Brody Talley does not get involved. So, lucky break for those drivers. So, that's what happened. Taking back to green. Stars giving us the 1 lap to go. Drivers out of the race include the following: Benjamin Miles, Austin Weiner, Charles Jackson, and Devin Becker. Hudson's the leader, followed by Plord, Seth Cole, Jordan Culp, Levi McIntyre the top 5. Justin Talonpass, Ash Curtis, Joseph Venesto, Austin Talley, and Mason Powers, your top 10. And by the way, I made a mistake. Third in points is Jordan Culp. Skirvin is second in the points. My apologies on that fail, by the way. So second in points was actually involved, not third. Third is running in the 4th position now under fire from McIntyre. So green flag's back out. Seth Cole in the 62 is trying to get that lead. And no surprise, who's coming back in for that top spot is Onesto. Now, if you're curious about Onesto last season, as they're nearly going 4 up to the lead, Onesto came second, and Plord just got taken out. Curtis also involved. Ash Curtis. Excuse me. And Jordan Culp, third in points involved. Excuse me. Now the third in points car is involved. Unbelievable. Oh, car in the grass. Who is that? That was Austin Talley, I believe it was. And they're trying to be careful here, and that was those were the only cars involved, but Seth Cole is the leader now. Tough break for Cole. That was third in the points. The caution is out. Let's take a look at what happened. Let's take a look at what happened. We were talking about Onesto working his way back up to the front and talking about last season. But right there, now we see why. Ford wide. Hudson is going to hit the wall. Ford was right there. Oh, just gets into Jordan Culp. Justin Talonpass. Lucky break for that 18 car. And Ash Curtis was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. It also gets clipped by Plord. You want to know a lucky driver? Even though he somewhat smacked the wall on the side, give credit to Austin Talley in the 5. He could have had it a lot worse, but managed to beat out Louvier and Qualls at the stripe, though. Wow, that was a lucky break for him, but he's got side damage now, but caution is out. Let's look at what happened. Let's take you back to the green. Seth Cole is your leader. Welcome back to racing, and breaking news has just came. The points leader is blown up with an engine issue. The U-Haul Ford Mustang, the previous race winner and points leader, has blown an engine. First, second, and third in points have encountered issues. on today's race. I am mind blown, folks. Chicagoland has not been in favor to the top 3. Let's get your top 10 rundown. Seth Cole is the leader. Levi McIntyre second. Hudson third. Talpass fourth. Onesto fifth. 6th Powers. 7th Jones. 8th Pollard. 9th DJ Curtis. And now the new top 10 person is Caleb Paris. Green flag is back out. Drivers out of the race after that incident. No one retired out of the race, but now Mongold's going to be out of the race, the points leader. Where's Culp? As now he's out of the race completely. Culp is still out on track. He is in the 25th position. Oh, Keith Batson just got turned. No caution. It was a solo car spin. Seth Cole under fire from Levi McIntyre for the lead. Onesto trying to take third. McIntyre can't make the move, but Onesto got the move for third. Onesto, when he came in second, he lost to a person that I can't remember off the top of my head. There's the smoke lingering from Batson's spin. Batson is just not at this season. My word, not a great rookie season for him. Talpass trying to peek underneath for third. McIntyre now trying to get the lead. And McIntyre in the Ford EcoBoost Mustang is going to get the lead. Talpass the champion. Up to third. Talpass gets kicked up the high line. 3 wide for fourth. Preferred line is the inside line, but the outside line can get a good run at times on the straightaways. And that's it. And Seth Cole with a crossover move trying to retake that lead. And Onesto hit the wall. Sean Galligan's coming back. That 55 car with a good run. Oh boy, that was close. It nearly went 4 wide there in the back. There's a car in the 42. Oh, and the caution's out now. Oh, I believe the top 2 didn't cross the stripe at the time at the caution, but the rest of the drivers did. Seth is going to lead them down. Looks like a wreck happened on the front stretch, I believe. There's Batson. Dalio. Louvier was possibly involved, and I think that was just him. These guys are checking up, but it looks like Louvier was the cause of the caution. Lucky break, though. He does not have any damage. So Seth Cole's the leader. Let's take a look what happened. Alright, we're taking a look at what did not bring out the caution. Flores is trying to get underneath the 38, and the 38's a tiny bit off the pace, but he's just dealing with the 28, and right there, I don't know what Flores was doing, but just decides, I'm just going to take you out. And, man, just 38 gets turned, but lucky break for him, he did not get involved in any type of wreck, so he managed to get very lucky, but... yeah, man. Now let's take a look at what brought out the caution. And the car that was around was Louvier. Brody Talley, the other Talley, hooking someone. This time, oh, actually, Lamas and Louvier got a little contact, and Brody just followed through. I didn't see that at all, but, well then. And then Louvier, he just slides over. Good miss by Jordan Culp in the 31 to avoid it. And just gets a little bit involved right there. So that's a look what happens. Stick back to the green. Pace car's giving us the 1 lap to go. And confirmed now, Mongold's out of the race. No drivers retired out. Brody Talley made a pit stop, I think, because of that turning with Louvier probably was the cause. Seth Cole is the leader, followed by Levi McIntyre second, third Justin Talpass, fourth Nathan Hudson, and fifth Steve Pollard, sixth Chris Washer, seventh Joseph Onesto, eighth Greg Jones, ninth Sean Galligan. Completing top 10 is Mason Powers. Powers been hanging that top 10. Watch out for Akaria's green flag's back out. McIntyre's been having a really good run. Same with Hudson. Onesto undoubtedly having a great run this home track, and he's just showing his dominance at this track yet again. McIntyre now trying to go for that lead over the 62, bringing along Talpass and Steve Pollard with them. This track is fun and crazy at the same time. Talent Pass now trying to peek for the lead. How about that 55 of Galligan? You know what? This guy cannot catch any break whatsoever. Start from the bottom, still wrecks out. Start from the front, wrecks out. You know what? He started from the front, and look at him go. That 55 is surviving, and he's doing very, very well. This is the runs he needs. But he's got to be careful because guys in the front have been getting involved in wrecks as well, so he better watch out. Jeff James has also worked his way up here. Where'd the 54 come from? Kyle Matthews, where did he come from as well? The Lucas Chevrolet. Chris Washer just got the lead earlier. He's now under fire from Seth Cole. And oh, McIntyre thinks better of it. Nearly turned Talent Pass. Boy. Seth Cole still the leader. Just checking through from the back of the field. Batson off the pace now. Jordan Colpin 31st. The good news for him is that the points leader got involved in a wreck, so he should be gaining some spots now. There's the points. Looking through, though. Washer's hanging around that 62, though. Here comes the 77 Brandon Toyota of Chris Washer. The Max drove that car last season, only got one win. That was back at Daytona. And the inside for the lead yet again. Mason Powers. Man, this guy's really been strong tonight. Been having a really good night right there. And Washer's going to complete the pass on the 62. Powers now trying to peek underneath for second. Cole powering on the high line. Telling Mason Powers not so fast. Rookie mistake there. Couldn't get the finish. And look at Galligan, the 55 car. Up to 5th is that car. Holy cow, that car is flying through the field. Been using the outside line a little bit, but now inside's going to use its advantage right now. Onesto hanging on in that 4th spot. Now James going to crack the top 5. Galligan, these are runs that he loves to need. As long as he gets the consistency going, he will be on fire. But he has not gotten that spark at all. Seth Cole, though, out in front. 10 laps to go. Powers, though, has gotten the 2nd spot now, officially. Jeff James trying to take the 3rd spot away from Chris Washer in the 77, trying to fight for that spot. Look at Ramian Fisher in the 43, who's been in the back nearly the whole race. Where did he come from? Oh, Galligan and Onesto contact. Getting so excited right now. Oh, God, no. 4 wide. Uh-oh. Oh, this is bad. Onesto Galligan. Fisher around. Oh, my God. Ramian Fisher. Onesto upside down. Kyle Matthews. Chris Louviere. Horrifying wreck taking place right there. Rogers getting slowed up on Onesto, who was having such a great run. Unfortunately, he's going to get involved. The hometown hero had flipped. Tough break for Joseph Onesto. Was running at the time in the 11th position. Led at a point and gets taken out. And that was a bad, bad 4 wide. Oh, man. Kyle Matthews, tough break for him. Unbelievable. And I thought we were making it through. Curtis was also involved. That was the one that probably flipped over Fisher. Cavagnaro's got a little bit of damage in the 44. There's Galligan in that 55. Saved his car. Oh, actually, that's Curtis. Where's the 55? Oh, he's in 6. They literally look alike. Somehow saved his car and ended up in 6, but with a handful of laps to go, I don't think he's going to win. But Seth Cole still remains your leader. That's not what he wanted to see, but caution's out. Let's look at what happened. Well, Ramian Fisher in the NR 2003 community has had a lot of history of being in some crazy wrecks. Right there, Onesto gets tagged by Washer. He goes into Galligan. Onesto has his car saved. Clips Steve Pollard in the 79. Onesto was just trying to make it through. Gets involved right there. Now watch Fisher in the 43. Rogers also goes around. I didn't see that there. Ty Naughton is going to be the one who nailed him. I didn't even see the 41 get involved. And wow, that 43 took air. Then flips over Joseph Onesto in the 23. Ends his night right there. Fisher lands then on top of the 79. Matthews goes in the 9. I did not even see the 41. Then Louvier also gets involved. Good news for the 43. He landed on all 4 wheels. That was a horrifying wreck for Ramian Fisher. And he's been in quite a history of some scary wrecks. And, well, that doesn't add on. We got to look at that one more time. But, wow, that is just... Let's look in the spectator. Let's see. Okay, right there in the high line, that's Washer. Onesto. Yeah, I think he just tried to get back in line. That's all what happened. Yeah, Washer at the wall right there. Now, what happened to Rogers from behind was the same thing that happened. Except it was only a 1-car deal. England Curtis. Right there. Watch this hit. That was passenger side onto the 43. That was some air the 43 guy. Then right into Onesto, into the wall, and flipped him over. Kurz was the one who nailed Naughton, by the way. Am I mistaken? And Matthews, man, nailed the 41 AC Delco Chevrolet. Man, that is a tough, hard lick for Fisher. Good news, though, for Fisher and for Onesto. They are okay, as well as Matthews. So, that's a look at what happened. Let's take it back to the green. On board, Ramian Fisher, look what he saw. Comes the hit. Man, it took air. It hit the catch fence a little bit, too, and then right there lands his car. Safe to say he's out of the race. And we'll go one more on board. On board with your hometown hero, Onesto, and here's how he gets involved. And here comes the flip. Wow, that is just... Oh, it takes also a hit for the 41. That's going to kill his car right there. So that's a look at your onboards. Let's take you back to the green. Pace car dives down the pit road. 4 laps to go to end the race. Green flag is back out. Louvier, Matthews, Naughton, Fisher, Onesto, our hometown hero, will end up 30th, and Steve Pollard are out of the race. Top 10 rundown. At the line was Seth Cole, Mason Powers, Jeff James, Levi McIntyre, Chris Washer, top 5. Galligan, Town Pass, Akari, Johnny Gardner, and Nathan Hudson, top 10. Good run for Gardner. We didn't even talk about him at all. Up in 9th. Jeff James trying to get the lead. McIntyre now trying to get up there as well. And give credit to that 55 car. That car has just been the lone survivor. And I believe, wait a minute, is there left side damage? He's got left side damage. What the hell happened to the 55? Oh, that was from that incident. That's right. That damage is really making an issue for him. He's got Oprah right down to the front of the field. Washer. Oh my God, Seth Cole flipping over. That's going to end the race, and a big wreck is going on. Who let him down? Mason Powers just let them down. Are you serious? The racing Chevrolet Camaro is just going to win here at Chicagoland with 2 laps to go. Washer just got clipped, and Seth Cole went airborne and flipped over. And there's the car smoking. Other car smoking. Curtis, Levi McIntyre involved. Chris Washer. James Qualls. Alan Cavagnaro, there's the 55. We saw him. Matt Dalio. Hudson. Henry Samper. Clay Rogers. Jordan Culp, the survivor who is in the top 5 in points, gets involved. White flag was just displayed, though, for Mason Powers. We're going to quickly take a look at what happened for the final caution of the race. And we'll get you the final lap of Mason Powers. But don't go away. Stay tuned. Well, this was just really bad. I don't blame these guys for racing this hard. But they got too close. Right there. McIntyre, Washer, Powers, all making contact. Talent pass. It just got really bad. McIntyre was the car that went around. Gets into Seth Cole. He was the one that flipped over the 62. How did Mason Powers get that win? I'm amazed. And look at the 62 get air. And with help of Momo Akari, he flips the car back over 4 wheels. That's amazing. Washer then slides down. And then just a big chain reaction with Galligan Collard. And then this one just gets really bad. Keith Batson. Hudson, Jordan Culp. Eventually we know Culp's out of the race. I believe Cody made it through. Cody Lamas. He did. Cody, you son of a gun. But, man, that was just a wreck to end the race. If they made it through one more lap, that would have been an interesting match. Oh, Greg Jones got clobbered from behind by the 33. Wow, that is just... I'm amazed. Caution is out, though. Powers is the leader. And we're on the white flag lap. Let's see if Powers is going to get the victory. And we are on the white flag lap. We got many drivers out of the race, including Washer, Clay Rogers, DJ Curtis, Seth Cole, James Qualls, and Alan Cavagnaro. And many drivers are damaged and all that. But coming off of turn 3 and turn number 4, Powers makes no indication of coming down the pit road. And he is going to be an Outback and Universal Orlando Cup Series winner. One of the few people to do this, and especially one of the very few to do it in rookie season. Mason Powers is going to win here at Chicagoland. What a job well done for the Reese Chevrolet Camaro. Top 10 includes Mason Powers, Jeff James, Justin Talapass, Johnny Gardner, Momo Akari, Ash Curtis, Caleb Paris, Stephen Pollard III, Cody Lamas, and Keith Batson. Where the hell did the 38 car come from? Was in the back of the field pretty much the whole race, damaged, out of nowhere will get 10th. I am mind blown. But here's the rest of the results. 20 cars finished, or 21 cars rather, finished on the track, including from 11th on down to 21st, Zachary Chambers, Brody Talley, Henry Sanford, Austin Talley, Nathan Hudson, Greg Jones, Matt Dalio, Sean Galligan, Preston Plord, Levi McIntyre, and the last car to finish on the lead lap, Joshua Collard. Drivers out of the race from 22nd, yes folks, 22nd on down include Jordan Culp, Alan Cavagnaro, James Qualls, Seth Cole, DJ Curtis, Clay Rogers, Chris Washer, Steve Pollard, Joseph Ernesto, Ramian Fisher, Ty Naughton, Clay Matthews, Chris Liviere, Austin Mongol, Devin Becker, Charles Jackson, Austin Weiner, Benjamin Miles, Kate Skirvin, Angel Navarro, and Jessica Shelton. One of the big tough breaks, though, was Mongol finishing 35th. Culp, Skirvin, you know, some of those guys, they got some good points, except, well, Skirvin didn't, but, Culp did despite retiring, so give credit to Culp. But one driver who also really did, Momo Akari. That was huge, and that was second in points, I believe. I got myself all confused stuff. I don't know who it is, so, yeah. I know points leader was Austin Mongol, though. That's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this race, be sure to give it a like, comment, make your thoughts on this race, subscribe, be a part of the NRSL. I'll see you guys for round number 12 at Talladega and for the Cup race here at Chicagoland. Until then, congrats one last time to Mason Powers on the victory. Goodbye, everybody.